I'm recording now too.
Well, I guess then I won't be mean.
Are you gonna tell me what cards are good?
Yeah. Everything that has a low value.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. Mobius1 here. Finally, the day has come where we get to open our Grand Tournament packs. I did save up a whopping 215 gold. Even though this event was announced like a month ago, I kind of have to buy packs as soon as I can afford them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 2 extra packs. So now we have a whopping 52 packs to open. We're going to take a little bet to see how many legendaries we get. Now Takora just opened her 50 packs and she got 3 legendaries. So do you think I'm going to get more than you, less than you, or the same?
I think you're going to get the same.
So 3?
3.
I'm going to say more just because I'm optimistic.
No, it's not going to happen.
I'm probably going to get 2.
I think you'll probably get 2, but I feel like you'll probably get 3 since it's purchased with the
Prepare yourself.
I don't think they could really make it
jousting,
unfair and have it be totally.
And the mightiest combat you've
I think
ever
it has to be
encountered.
fair. So I'd be surprised if it's not 3.
Alright, so yeah, here we go. We're just gonna go right through it. Oh my god, I got a legendary in the first pack.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I did get 2 rares though. Alright, Demon Fuse, Captured Eulermonger, Totem Golem, 2 rares.
Old news, already have them.
Fencing Coach, and Ram Wrangler. Which one's good?
The one that's your butt busting buddy, the Ram Wrangler.
Of course. Fencing Coach is probably the best.
I think my explanation was better.
Wild Walker, Flame Juggler, Shadow Pan Rider, Silverhand Regent, and rare is Coliseum Manager. Probably one of the worst cards. Inspire, return this minion to your hand. Great, so I can pay the 3 mana to play you a second time.
Well, I think of that more as where I can protect it from whatever could be coming, because
an epic. Seal of Champions is good. Rare is Burgle, and epic is Stable Master. Ugh. It's a 3 mana 4/2 for Hunter. Battlecry. Give a friendly beast immune this turn. Sounds really cool because now your beast is immune. But as a hunter, you want to attack face, which means immunity doesn't mean shit. Two rares. Silent Knight, Druid of the Saber, Evil Heckler. Rare is Armored Warhorse and Shady Dealer. So that's up to 1. Takora got like 5 Shady Dealers. So that'll be our second bet to see if I get as many Shady Dealers as you. 2 rares in this one. Totem Golem, Orgrimmar Aspirant, Bear Trap is good. Injured Cavalder's trash. Light's Champion. Warhorse Trainer, Flamelands, Bone Guard Lieutenant, Spellslinger, and the rare is Competitive Spirit. Oh, this is cool. This is the new Paladin secret. When your turn starts, give your minions +1/+1. So it's actually the first secret that your opponent doesn't directly trigger. Like the only way they can play around it is if they wipe your board, because it actually will not trigger if you don't have a minion to buff. So that's cool. Agitan Jouster, Brave Archer, Demon Fuse, King Zealot. And Master Jouster is a good one. Battle Cry, reveal minion each deck. If yours costs more, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. That was one in the Brawl. Rare. Spellslinger again, Power Word Glory, Pit Fighter, Holy Champion, and Alexstrasza's Champion. Epic, a rare. Rare is Shady Dealer number 2. Epic is Koldara Drake for the mage. You can use your hero power any number of times. Hey, Roy Cop. Murloc Knight and Ram Wrangler ×2. Ancestral Knowledge, Bear Trap, Cavaldier Raider, Wrathguard, and Shady Dealer ×3. I'm catching up to you.
Well, we'll see if you get the same. See, Roy Cobb got 3 legendaries. I think they have to make it that way or else people will feel gypped.
Okay, so are you both streaming?
We're not streaming, we're watching.
Epic, a rare. Convert. Epic is Charged Hammer. Your hero power becomes deal 2 damage for a shaman, though. So you can no longer summon totems after that. Oh, it's a death rattle. So you get to attack 4 times, and then you lose your hero power, and it becomes a better fireball. Interesting. Hey, Tuskar Totemic, Refreshment Vendor, and rare is Darnassus Aspirant. Nice. Yes, Star Evil, this is going on YouTube. Rare. More rare. Finally, Living Roots is good. Rare is Shady Dealer ×4. Did that one backwards. Alright, Master Jouster ×2, that's good. Two rares. Ram Wrangler again. Draenei Totem Carver, good. Bolster, Mookla's Champion. Agitan's has 2 Mookla's Champions. Inspire, give your other minions +1/+1. And Healing Wave, cool. Oop, sorry. King's Offender. Come on, where's the legendary? Ooh, 2. Oh. The God Pack has arrived! Confused, alright. Mysterious Challenger, put 1 of each secret. Oh my god, that's a great one. If you run in Secret Paladin, you play this guy, and all of the secrets in your deck, well, 1 of each, is immediately played. And the Legendary. Fingers crossed for anything except Acid Maw. The Mist Caller? What? That's not bad. A lot of the pros think this card's kind of overestimated, like it's not as good as it sounds, but Battlecry give all minions in your hand and deck +1/+1. So it's like a permanent buff to every minion in your hand and deck. But a 4/4 for 6 mana kind of sucks. So I don't know, maybe I'll play it. I'll probably will play it. King Zealot, good. And third Master Jouster. Bash, Drain a Totem Carver ×2. Effigy, good. I'd like another Effigy, actually. Hey, Golden Tournament attendee. Okay. Tuskar Jouster! Yes! Reveal minion in each deck. If yours cost more, restore 7 health to your hero. That's a great freaking card. Epic. Dreadsteed. Oh my god. Okay, so this card is nuts. Okay, first of all, this is the first card in all of Hearthstone to be the only card that has literally infinite value. So it's a 4 mana 1/1. You'd be like, why? 4 mana 1/1 is terrible, right? Like, why would you ever play this? Death Rattle, summon a Dreadsteed. So basically, every time it dies, it just comes back. Like, it just keeps coming back. The only way to get rid of this card is to silence it, because then obviously it loses its Death Rattle. But it's also a demon, so like you can use this to buff. You can use like Demon Flame or whatever those other cards are. Right here, Demon Fuse. You give a demon +3/+3. So you can play Demon Fuse on Dreadsteed, make it a 4/4, kill something that had 4 health, and then it comes back as a 1/1. Like, that's crazy. Burgle again. Ooh, golden rare, Saboteur. Cool. And Spawn of Shadows. Clockwork Knight. Another Refreshment Vendor. And another King's Defender. Alright, we're halfway done. No, we're more than halfway done because we have 2 bonus packs. That's right. Oop, there's a second legendary.
Golden Common.
2 Golden Tournament attendees. And the legendary is...
Legendary.
Fiola Lightbane. 3 mana 3/4. Whenever you target this minion with a spell, gain Divine Shield. That could work in a priest or a paladin deck. That would be pretty cool. Okay. Another golden rare, Power Shot, cool. And Wormrest Agent. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and taunt. Dragon Priest, okay. Epic. Kodo Rider, Inspire, summon a 3/5 War Kodo. Draenei, Totem Carver. I'm just going to start opening all of them. Void Crusher, this is an interesting one. 6 mana 5/4. Inspire. Destroy a random minion for each player. And yes, that includes the Void Crusher itself. So it's like it potentially could be an 8 mana, destroy a random enemy minion, and that's it. Like, you get really unlucky. But the good thing is Warlock has a lot of spells that summon a lot of garbage. Like Implosion can summon 4 1/1 imps for you. So like if you do Implosion and then Void Crusher on the next turn, your chances of killing like 1/1 imp is pretty high. So it's got potential. Ball of Spiders. Summon 3 1/1 web spinners. Good thing you didn't get that card, huh?
Yeah.
Another Ball of Spiders. Okay. Another effigy, good. And Mogor's Champion. Wow. Saboteur, Cut Purse. Lance. Knight of the Wild. Whenever you summon a beast, reduce the cost of this card by 1. Stable Master again. Ooh! Sky Captain Crag, Legendary with Charge. Costs 1 less for each friendly pirate.
That's a good card.
That, is it?
Mm-hmm. So satisfied.
Who told you that that was a good card?
Me.
Okay. It could be a really good card if pirates ever become a thing. Another Void Crusher. Tuskar Jouster. Two Tuskar Jousters back to back. Another Legendary? Bolf Ram Shield. Ugh, this is one of those overrated legendaries. Alright, 6 mana, 3/9. Whenever your hero takes damage, this minion takes it instead. That sounds really cool, right? Like you think, oh, 6 mana, I get an extra 9 health. But the problem with this is like, the 3 damage is kind of pointless, because as long as this minion's on the board, your opponent just goes face, and this minion takes damage. Like, it doesn't deal its damage back, so it's not as good as it sounds, but maybe we'll see. Golden Rare, Cut Purse, Saboteur, and Epic. Garrison Commander, you can use your hero power twice a turn. Cool. Rare, Darnassus Aspirant, very cool. Alright, 5 to go, and then the 2 bonus. Another King's Defender. Savage Combatant and Astral Communion. Gain 10 mana crystals, discard your hand.
Wow.
4 mana. I'm trying to think of when that could be useful. It's a druid-only card. 4 mana, gain 10 mana crystals. It doesn't say gain 10 empty mana crystals. So technically, you could still use your hero power after this. But discard your hand on turn 4? That doesn't seem... I don't know. I'm sure that'll have use at some point, but that just seems weird. Unless you have a lot of card draw, you'll be top decking the rest of the game. Alright, last pack and then the 2 bonus. And the rare is Shady Dealer times 5. I win. Very last pack. Alright. And then the 2 bonus packs that I worked very hard and fought a lot of self-control to save my 200 gold.
Wow.
To buy. Bonus pack number 1, we're going to shake it and get some card pack dust on the board. Give it a nice shake, shake all the dust, and drop. One rare. A third. Are you effing kidding me? Hold on a second. What are the... Okay. I don't know what the % chance of a card being gold in a pack is. I really don't, but I know it's really freaking low. Okay? The odds of getting the same golden card 3 times in one night is like astronomically low.
Stop that, Padme.
That is unbelievable. In the very last pack... Good, yeah, I got another tournament attendee. Thank God that one wasn't gold or I'd have raged. Tiny Knight of Evil. Whenever you discard a card, gain +1/+1. Ah. Alright, let's see. I don't even know. How many legendaries did I get? Was it 3 or 4?
I thought it was 3, but I
think it was 3.
I was doing something else during some of that.
Let's see. Got 3 Ball of Spiders. 2 effigies, that's good. One Koldara Drake is good. Tuskarja Jouster is good. I did get 5 Shady Dealers. Alright, yeah, so the first legendary we got was Mistcaller. And that was the Shaman, the Mistcaller. Whoops. Look at that. 3 golden tournament attendees. Are you effing kidding me? That's just unbelievable. Okay, there's the second legendary, Fuel Lightbane. Wolfram Shield is the third. And Sky Captain Crag, I got 4. Not bad. What is that warrior legendary called, though? That's been bothering me, because I should remember that. And 685 dust.
How much did I have?
600? Or 660? Varian Rin. 10 mana, 7/7, battle cry. Draw 3 cards, put any minions you drew directly into the battlefield.
What's the name again?
Varian Rin. Is warrior only. So let's go ahead and disenchant. Oh, and look at that. I can craft Varian Rin. No, I'm gonna wait for the meta to settle and find out, after the meta settles, exactly what are the best legendaries, because nobody really knows yet. So let's just take a look real quick at all the new legendaries. So the new druid legendary is Aviana. 9 minion, 5/5. Really terrible body. And this is really kind of a pattern of all the new legendaries, is most of them are really expensive and have really crappy bodies. But the effect, your minions cost 1. Not 1 less. All minions cost 1. Unfortunately, since it is 9 mana, I mean, so what, you wait until turn 10, you play Aviana, and then play 1 minion? I guess the dream scenario is to also be running Emperor Thorison, so you could reduce the cost of Aviana to 8, and then play 2 minions for 1, like Ironbark Protectors, or Ancient of Wars, so that you could, taunt up and protect her, so hopefully she survives a second turn. But at 5 health, I mean, she dies from a fireball.
Maybe you can get her on like a random unstable portal.
Yeah, I mean, that's, again, but like, you're not going to craft that. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so Hunter. Hunter got 2 legendaries that kind of work together. Acid Maw is the first one, and it really sucks on its own. Like, it's terrible on its own. 7 mana, 4/2. It's a 7 mana legendary that dies to a 1-drop. I mean, that's unbelievably bad. The effect, though, whenever another minion takes damage, destroy it. So, I mean, this can be used in a couple of situations. I think Amaz put it really funny and was like, unleash the Cobras, right? Because Hunter has the Emperor Cobra that, oh no, it's a neutral card, right? Emperor Cobra. Can't spell. Cobra. Which is destroy any minion damaged by this minion. So you could actually combo Acid Maw with, like, Unleash the Hounds. So if your opponent has a board of like 3 minions, and you use Acid Maw, then all of your 1/1 hounds can kill any of the board, like any minion on the board. But it's probably best used paired with the other legendary, which is Dreadscale. So Dreadscale is a 3 mana 4/2, so you can play them both on turn 10. And Dreadscale says at the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all other minions. So it's basically a 10 mana board clear, but Dreadscale will survive because it doesn't damage itself, and Acid Maw will survive as a 4/1 because it says whenever another minion takes damage, destroy it, so Acid Maw will not kill itself. There are so many other ways to clear the board, though, for much cheaper, and like these guys, they're not going to live for more than a turn, so they're kind of really bad. The Mage legendary, however, Ronin, 8 mana 7/7 with a Death Rattle, add 3 copies of Arcane Missiles to your hand. Yes please. That's 9, so Arcane Missiles is the 1 mana, deal 3 damage, to random enemies. That's 9 damage for 3 mana, and not to mention, like, if you then play Sorcerer's Apprentice, that makes your spells cost 1 less. That's 9 mana or 9 damage for free, and then you can combo that with Archmage Antonidas, because he's only 7, and you're gonna have 3 1-mana spells, so that's 3 fireballs on your next turn. Really, really good card. Paladin one, not so good. Eadric the Pure. 7 mana, 3/7 with a battle cry. Change all enemies' minions to it. All enemies' minions attacks to 1. So it's kind of like a mass. What's it called? 3 mana. This guy, Aldor Peacekeeper, that has the battle cry. Change an enemy minions attack to 1, but it does it to all of them. I guess that's good. But like for 7 mana, you're only getting a 3/7. I guess that's better than a 7/3, because at least it'll live. But you might as well Equality Consecrate combo for 6 mana, and that just wipes your opponent's board. It doesn't even leave them on the field. So I guess it's okay. The Priest Legendary is actually the one Takora got, Confessor Paletris. 7 mana, 5/4, inspire, summon a random legendary minion. It's a fun card. The weak body really limits the play, like how effective this is, but it's definitely like a funsy card. I'm sure we'll see some cool videos of people that, you know, play this and get like, I don't know, get a Ronin or get an Acid Maw as a priest. It's interesting. Rogue got a Nubarak. This is an interesting one. 9 mana, 8/4 with a Death Rattle. Return this to your hand and summon a 4/4 Nerubian. So when a Nubarak dies, he doesn't die. He goes back into your hand. Some people think that's really cool. What you have to remember, though, is that means if you want him back on the board, you have to pay his mana cost again. And it costs 9 mana. Even if you get him down with, like, Emperor Thaurissan to, say, 8, or even if you're, like, lucky and Emperor Thaurissan survives 2 turns and you get him down to 7, sure, you get him on the board, and then when he dies, he goes back into your hand, and you lose that discount. He's back at 9. So it's neat that, like, he's never permanently gone, obviously unless he gets silenced, but I think the best part about it is even after he dies, you still have a 4/4 body on the board, right? Because he summons a 4/4 Nerubian, which is the same one that comes out of the Nerubian egg. The low health is really what sucks. Like, these new legendaries, they're so expensive for such low health. I don't know. The Mistcaller is the one that I got for Shaman. Battlecry, give all minions in your deck and hand +1/+1. Sounds really cool. I'm going to give it a try, but again, 6 mana for a 4/4. I don't know. New Warlock Legendary is really interesting. 6 mana, 4/4. Again, Wilfred Fizzlebang. Cards you draw from your hero power cost 0. So, Warlock hero power, as we know, life tap. You lose 2 health and draw a card. With Wilfred Fizzlebang, that card will be free. So it's kind of cool, but again, 6 mana 4/4 is not going to survive for more than a turn or 2. The Warrior Legendary we talked about already, Varian Rin, is like the best new legendary in the game. Draw 3 cards, put any minions you drew directly into the battlefield. There is one drawback to that, which is you don't get any battle cries from any minions. So if this pulls like a Shield Maiden, you know, the Shield Maiden is a 6 mana 5/5 that battle cry gain 5 shield or 5 armor. If this does that, you're not going to get the 5 armor because you didn't technically play it. But I mean, you get a free 5/5 on the board. It's not like a big deal. Like, this is still really good. You're not going to complain about saving 6 mana. Alright, then, so the new neutral ones. So we have the 2 sisters. The one that I got was Fiola Lightbane. 3 mana, 3/4. Whenever just you, target this minion with a spell, gain Divine Shield. And then her sister, Edis Darkbane, which is also a 3 mana, 3/4. Whenever you target this minion with a spell, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. So that includes your opponent's face. So actually, I think Edis Darkbane is probably a little bit better than Fiola Lightbane, because it's more of a tempo card. But I don't know. We'll see. Gormok the Impaler, 4 mana 4/4, Battlecry. If you have at least 4 other minions, deal 4 damage. I mean, okay. If you have at least 4 other minions on the board, you're kind of already winning. Like, okay, so you win faster, I guess. Again, unless you run this in like a Warlock deck and use Implosion to get a bunch of 1/1s. Nexus Champion Sirad, 5 mana 4/5, Inspire, add a random spell to your hand. This is a really funsies card because you can get a spell from any class in any deck. So you could be playing like a Hunter and draw a Pyroblast and just win. Wolfram Shield we talked about. This is the one that I got. Whenever your hero takes damage, this minion takes it instead. I'm not convinced that this is a good card, but we'll play around with it. Justicar True Heart, 6 mana 6/3. Battlecry, replace your starting hero power with a better one. There was an article on this, like what is a better one? Like all the hero powers got upgrades. So like the Mage's hero power will do 2 damage. The Hunter's hero power deals 3 damage. I think like the Warlock hero power, you don't lose health, maybe? I forget what they all are, but that's probably a really good card in like an Inspire deck. Skeleton Knight is another one that Takora got. 6 mana 7/4 with a Death Rattle. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, return this to your hand. It's kind of like the Rogue Anubarak, right? Because when it dies, it doesn't necessarily die. But this one relies on a Joust effect. If you lose the Joust, then it's dead. If you win the Joust, it goes back into your hand, but then you have to pay the 6 mana again to get it back on the board. So it's a good effect, but at the same time, it kind of slows down your gameplay because if you probably have other cards you want to play now, or you're going to be playing it off curve. Chillmaw is the legendary that I'm probably most jealous that Tick got. 7 mana 6/6 as a dragon. With Taunt, with a Death Rattle, if you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage to all minions. So this is cool because this card is almost like a secret, because your opponent has to play around it, because they don't know if you're holding a dragon. So like, you could play this as a bluff. Like if they have, let's say you're going up against a Face Hunter, and they've got a board full of 1 or 2 health minions, and you play Chillmaw, even if you don't have a dragon, like, they have a choice. Either they don't do anything to it, and then you get the free 6 attack, or they might trade their board into it, like, just trying to get rid of it, and then you end up not having a dragon, and they ended up trading their whole board into it for nothing. So this is a really cool legendary. Sky Captain Crag is the pirate one that I got. Charge, costs 1 less for each friendly pirate. I don't really play pirates, so I don't know how much this is gonna be seen, like, for me, but maybe. And I think here's the last one. Ice Howl, 9 mana 10/10 with charge, but it can't attack heroes. So this is kind of disappointing at first, but check this out. First of all, it has charge, which is crazy. So you can remove anything, pretty much anything, that doesn't have Divine Shield immediately. And then your opponent might not be worried about it, because let's say your opponent has an empty board, and like now, alright, so you trade this into an Ironbark Protector, which was an 8/8 with Taunt. So now you have a 10/2 on the board that can't attack heroes. Your opponent might leave it on the board thinking, well, if it can't attack my face, what kind of a threat is it? But then if you silence it, it'll lose charge, but as long as you don't silence it on the turn that you play it, now you can attack heroes with it. So Ice Howl's actually probably a really good card. It is kind of expensive, but a 10/10 with charge needs to be expensive, because that's like, it's almost like removal plus a really powerful body. So that's my mini review of all the new legendary cards. If you guys are interested in actually watching actual Hearthstone professionals talk about cards, like I do. 3 channels that I recommend are Kripparrian, Noxious, and Amaz. Those are like the only 3 YouTubers right now that I really follow consistently. And they're all professional Hearthstone players. Kripparrian is like the really serious one, but like his reviews are really spot on. He really knows what he's talking about, but he's got kind of a dry sense of humor. Like, his videos are maybe kind of boring to some people. Amaz, on the other hand, is just freaking crazy. Like, he's one of the funniest Hearthstone players to watch because, like, his reactions to some of the stuff that he pulls off are just ridiculous. And he has some of the best RNG I've ever seen. So his videos are absolutely hilarious, but I don't want to say he doesn't know what he's talking about, but compared to Kripparrian and Noxious, which Noxious is kind of in the middle of those two, I would say, he's got a pretty good sense of humor, but he also knows a lot of what he's talking about. So yeah, check those guys out if you want more detailed card reviews. But that's all for me for tonight. So thank you guys for watching me open my 50 packs and 2 bonus packs. Lovius1 here, and I'll see you guys in Hearthstone later.